chips and dip? Wasn't too bad. How do you like them?
That was a good idea to heat this up. Now, tell me about these chips. Was there something unique about these chips from a special restaurant? Those are good.
These are called, I think, Taco Works. It's famous in San Luis Obispo, Central California. And then this cheese dip is just from any grocery store in the chip aisle. You just heat it up. But this is good. Even for regular tortilla chips, this is really good. But I like these chips because they're seasoned. It reminds me of like Taco Bell or something.
Or Polo Loco.
Does they have cheese dip?
You know what's funny? I know the correct pronunciation of the store. It's Pollo Loco. I know that. But you know what's funny? I still call it Polo Loco. Because when you guys were little, we used to say, Polo Loco. We're going to go to Polo Loco. So,
Well, no one knows that unless you speak Spanish.
right, but the funny part is that I say it like that's the real way you say it.
Because they're so used to it.
I'm so used to, like, forever saying it that way when you guys were little. Isn't that crazy? Oh, and the other thing, my grandma always said sandwich.
Oh, yeah. I always wondered why you said that.
To this day, it's sandwich. Let's have a sandwich. If I say, okay, I'm going to have a sandwich, it's a huge deal. It doesn't sound right to me. So what are we going to do today?
Well, we need to take inventory. Mom.
Of all the things we eat.
Of all the snacks we could think of that don't have E. coli. We just had a major outbreak. Seriously, Mom, all of California's freaked out.
Don't touch the lettuce. I was thinking we could start off the new year right.
Inventory the whole house. How many pencils? How many spoons?
Inventory. No, I was thinking we could inventory a healthy beginning and say what foods we're eating, what food group, and how many calories, so that each day we have an inventory of our good eating habits. But you're right. Every time I turn on the TV, there's a new outbreak. You take your life in your You walk up to the salad bar and put your life in your hands.
Nowadays, even a salad. plantations. What happened to them?
Oh,
What happens to
I
places
don't
like
know.
that? Buffets with huge salad bars.
They,
I guess
that's
you
right.
could still get a salad. You could get the spinach and still get all the toppings and the dressing, but no lettuce.
That's terrible. Do you know, I never could get excited about a soup plantation ever.
I used to, but now it's really, I could pay all this money, and there really isn't.
For bread,
Yeah,
soup, and
There's-
salad.
and even the pizza's not that good.
But
At least the pizza has some protein in the cheese, but you can't get.
I think they wanted to have a place that people thought they could go and eat healthy, but between the breads and the salad dressing, it's really not that healthy. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
These are good chips.
Well, it's okay. It's just you're eating a giant portion, a humongous portion of carbs.
Oh, from the soup plantation?
Yeah. If you have a salad, feel like you have a whole plate of salad. It's a ton of fat, the dressing.
I
And
know.
You're most likely not going to get the olive oil, healthy fat. You're going to go get ranch or something.
Exactly. And you know some of the salad dressings, it's just plain fat. 1 tablespoon, and you're like over your limit for fat. Okay, so what?
And the early morning news, that's the first thing they say. Alert. Outbreak in all of the stores. Oh, gosh.
Well, the one that was the word was the one, they kept saying it was Arizona. They kept saying Arizona lettuce, Arizona lettuce. Then they narrowed it down to like a Santa Barbara County, Santa Maria place, stuff from there. Then they said it wasn't just romaine lettuce, it was all the lettuces.
I know.
So, for Dad, I was giving him spinach leaves for his salad.
Oh my god.
He was so mad.
What a nightmare.
He was looking at it.
What a horrible salad.
What kind of salad is this? I just said, just eat it. I don't want you to get salmonella.
Oh my god. He's probably thinking,
He
what?
says, what? I said, just everything has equal.
Oh, was it E. coli or salmonella?
I don't know what it was. It was some kind of death
Salmonella
threat.
is from eggs and chicken.
I don't know. I just said, they said, it's all the lettuce now. They said, throw away all your.
I know. Well, the first time.
No, they said, don't touch that.
Don't touch it. Put on gloves. Throw it
They
out.
had a big
Burn
red,
it.
they had a big red warning, flashing sign on the news. It said, don't touch that lettuce leaf.
Oh, God. Well, at Albertsons, when I went shopping, all the lettuce bins were totally empty, and it looked weird, and I was like, oh, yeah. Okay, so what else?
So you went on a hiking trip to Catalina Island. That was 3 nights and 4 days.
And luckily, my feet were hurting so bad that I told my brother that he's gonna have to go on without me. I'm gonna camp at this campsite overnight unless I can get a ride to where he was headed.
That is terrible.
Since it's a small island, and there's actually a city where people live out there, and they have a ranger but I missed the shuttle to get to the next campsite. It only comes once a day.
Oh my gosh.
So I told him I'm gonna hitchhike with a ranger, or I'm just gonna sleep here tonight and get the shuttle tomorrow. Luckily, the second I got into the porta potty to take a break after my brother took off without me, the ranger drove by.
Thank goodness.
So I ran out of there. He said he was heading in that direction.
Do you think your feet were hurting just because your shoes might have
I
been too
think-
tight, or you just hadn't been on a long hike for a long
It's a
time?
combination of three things.
Okay.
So my brother said it was harder, the hike was harder than he thought it would be. It was
Oh.
all up and down hills,
Oh.
no flat areas.
Got it.
So it was way harder than he thought, a bunch of hills. And then personally, I'm a little bit overweight, and I'm not used to
Mm-hmm.
that much of a rigorous workout.
Right.
So all those three things combined.
Your
really-
shoes. Although you did have very nice hiking shoes, I must admit. You definitely were prepared, but yeah. if
I've
you-
had those shoes. I've never gotten any blisters from them.
Yeah.
That's the main thing about hiking. I've never gotten a hiking blister from those shoes. It's more like maybe padding. I could have done better.
Oh, I'm so glad I didn't know you were by yourself. Well, Catalina Island, nothing's gonna happen to you, but still.
You're isolated,
Yeah.
but not in a scary way.
Yeah.
There was campers there.
But still, I had images of both of you on a trail.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, and that
It feels like it's
that the
sometimes.
town was like on the whole other side of the island.
It is. But
And
there's little towns along the way.
yeah, I didn't know there was little towns along the way. I'm picturing you just on the trail. And I didn't think you had a campsite that you could sleep at. I thought you were just sleeping on the trail at night.
Oh no, they have very good campsites. On one end of the island where we landed on our boat,
Mm-hmm.
the city's called Avalon.
Yes.
That's where all the movie stars used to go.
Yes.
They have like a Prada shop. All the shops are real tiny. They have
Yeah.
a Vons. We saw Vons. Then we saw Vons Express in 2 streets down.
Also, did they used to have a Wrigley's baseball team or some kind of baseball.
Oh, really? Oh, they have a field.
Yeah, I think Wrigley's field. I have to do the research. Somehow, there's memory that there was a baseball training or baseball
I believe it.
something.
To get them away from the city, like probably the
Yeah.
Dodgers or something, unless they came way out.
Yeah,
of the
for
area.
some reason, Wrigley's is coming to mind, but I might be way off, because isn't there a Wrigley's Field in Chicago? Where's Wrigley's Field?
I don't know. I only know the Dodgers and Mike Piazza.
It's the Wrigley's gum guy. That's why they call it Wrigley's. It's the same guy.
Well, they have a school. I think it's 1st through 12th grade all in one school or something like that.
I know the Wrigley's information because I'm the gum expert.
Oh, I thought you did a type of bubble gum.
Yeah, but I grew up with Wrigley's and Bazooka. That was it. Well,
This was fun.